Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Techie Dev. So in this series I will be creating a video on .NET framework. So recently I have started working with the .NET, and to be very honest it's quite fascinating to do a lot of things in very short span of time. So that fascinates me to share knowledge with you all. So we'll start the very first video with the CRUD. So being a software engineer, any new technology you start with the CRUD. So in this, I have made a series. We'll be making short series, and it will mainly include the basic create, read, update, delete. But before that, I will be first targeting the unit framework. So whatever I do, I try to see that how the unit testing works. So for me tdd works the best. So I will be covering tdd first. It won't be a test driven development completely, but once you have test coverage ready, you can probably analyze the whole framework. So that's my opinion. You can share your opinion as well. So let's get started to it. So here I have created one basic CRUD. So in this CRUD, you can see that I have created products. In the very first, this is the overall folder structure that is visible for .NET 8 framework. Let's start with the controller. So in controllers, there is a product controller. Over here, you can see that I have created a route API controller. In that, I have a API controller. So this controller, product controller, will be extending the controller base. In this, we have instantiated it and use the product service. So controller uses the service will use the repository, and repository will be connected with the data layer. So that's how this pattern works. We have five methods. First is get product by id. Next we have get all the products. Then we have create a product, update a product, delete a product. A basic CRUD operation that any framework can provide. Let's go to the next section, which is after controller we will move to the service. So in service you can see that I have initialized it with the repository. So this is dependency injection. So I have created the product service with the repository as my dependency injection. So I have initialized it. All the methods that are available in the iProduct repository will be used. So first is the get product by ID, next is get all products, add product, update product, and delete product by ID. Let's go to the next section, repository. In repository, you can see that all five methods are there, which are being used in the product repository. In product repository, I have used the application DB context. So it holds the which database layer you want to use. It's whether it's in-memory database or MySQL or NoSQL, anything can be changed from here. So that's it. Like create, update, delete. All the scaffolding is done by the .NET framework itself. So I am using the entity framework core, which again uses every context with the respective databases. So let it be in memory, or let it be MySQL, NoSQL, anything. So that can be changed. And for that, program.cs is there to define which DB context I will be using. So over here you can see that I have used the use in memory option, and temporary database name will be products DB. Apart from that, you can see that I have added all the controllers and also scoped like what all repository points to it. So interface is mapped with the respective repository, and product service has been added to the scope. So this pretty much sums up the introductory part, what I will be doing it. And next, I want you guys to have install the prerequisite for it. So these are the prerequisites that are required. Once you have this code base from the uh, given mentioned GitHub link that I will be adding in the description. So once you have cloned it, the whole database, you will be getting this as well. But in order to have the dependency, there's one package Moq that I'll be using. So if you don't have installed it the Moq, you can do it this way. So run these three commands, and you will be good to go. So if you want to check, Like if you have successfully installed this, you can refer it from here. So .test folder will be added, and in that all the dependencies are there. So you can see that Moq is there, XUnit is there. So I'll be covering how to start with the unit test in my next video. See you.